Why it's so small? Ah, great.
Jet Set Radio!
Okay. Why? Why is this a small screen? Fuck. Grandiose. So now I need to fix. Okay. Um. Let's fix this. There we go. All right. Now we have a full window. Property. God fucking damn it.
Jet Set Radio!
Ah, so happy I am. Uh. Is it working now?
Jet Set Radio!
Okay, so it is working now. Okay, so it should be working correctly. Hope so. And Well, let's hope how it's working. Let's hope everyone likes the music. I do not remember the buttons.
It's on.
Well, let's do this.
Headquarters to all units. We've received report of reckless skaters in the residential area of Kogane. All nearby officers to the scene. I repeat, we've received...
Oh yeah!
This is Odishima to all units. That punk's tearing up the residential area. Get going!
Yes.
Not bad, I don't think they're bad. Even if sometimes it looks so mad.
How did I spray again? Okay, like that.
And everybody's talking about it.
This is headquarters to all units. Police dogs will be released as reinforcement. Please use caution.
They sending it off. Before I continue, 1 second.
Take me to the power. Get out of the corner.
There you go. Let's lower the volume a little bit because no one wants the volume to be so loud that it's destroying everyone. Just guaranteeing that everything's working. Everything seems to be perfect, and yeah, there you go. Now let's focus on the game. Yeah, today I'm just playing JetSet because I did not want to think. I died.
Ho. Hut. Ho.
Hey, how the fuck you would do that? I'm curious. Let's see.
Ho. Yeah.
Yahoo!
Ha. Ha ha. Yeah. Ha.
Fuck!
Ha.
Ah, I went too high. Big sad. Yeah, it's been a while since I played this game and I just tried to remember the controllers.
Ha. Ooh. Yeah. Ho. Hut.
Riding on rails! 90s! Radical! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Hut. Ha. Yeah. Ho. Yeah.
Well, let's go back up here where I'm not dying.
Hut. Ha. Hut. Ho.
Fucking dogs.
Hut.
I'll be back, dog.
Ha ha. Ha ha. Hut. Ha ha. Ha. Ooh.
Ow.
Steady!
Ow.
Hut. Ho. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't think shooting people would be a good thing because they're attacking.
Hut. Hut. Ha. Ha. Ha.
Damn!
Ha. Ha. Hut. Ha. Yeah. Ooh.
That's what I call a good tag.
Requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers. When you find those kids, don't waste any time.
Get in the chopper! Oh god!
Yeah.
Wow, going through the walls again. These people would like to fix this for no reason.
Ho. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, clearly I need to go to the actual... Oh god. They're throwing rockets at me. I'm gonna fail probably this first round, basically because I forgot correctly how to play the game.
Ho. Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Let me just... Let's restart this level.
It's on.
Come back here.
Ho.
But yeah, this game stinks 90s.
Headquarters to all units. Headquarters to all units. We received report of reckless skaters in the residential area of Kokane. All nearby officers at the scene. I repeat. We received...
Yeah.
Oh,
Ha.
This is Onishima to all units. There's dogs tearing up the residential area. Get going.
let's try again.
Ha.
Ah, my aim today is garbage.
Ho.
Ah, that's sweet. Go.
Ho. Yeah.
Okay, get ready to jump in the correct position. Nice, nice, nice.
Ha. Hut.
Nice. There you go. Da-da-da-da. Abonneer!
Hut. Yeah. Hut.
My public menace.
Hut. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Ho. Ho.
Oh, this Normie is gonna die.
Yeah. Ha. Ha.
Okay. First thing I need to do is the big ones.
Ha ha.
So they don't have the dogs yet.
Hut. Ho.
Chaha!
Hut. Ha. Ho. Ha.
Fuck.
Hut. Hut.
God damn it.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Fuck off. Expended so much ink on that. It's not even funny.
Dogs will be released as reinforcement. Please use caution.
Ha ha.
And here comes the dogs.
Ha ha. Ho. Ha ha.
Where did I hit?
Hut. Ha. Hut. Hut. Ooh.
Son of a bitch.
Ho. Ha ha. Hut.
Suck dick, bitches.
Ha.
Yeah. I want to say I really like Jet Set radio music. It could be better. Like there's a couple. It's not that it could be better. There's several musics I really like, but there's some that I'm just meh. And I really would like, you know, the good ones to play more frequently. But that's taste.
This is Onishima requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers. And when you find
Send it the chopper.
don't waste any time. Just nail 'em.
Here's the chopper. I know I need to jump on the chopper. I'm a public menace. Oh,
That's right.
unfortunately I couldn't do the whole thing. Oh yeah. I succeed on the quest at least.
This
so.
is your very own guerrilla broadcaster, Jet Set Radio. Use this city as your canvas and paint us some vibes from the street. And now for our local news. While the GGs were busy going after Kogane Cho, their faithful pup Potts was kidnapped. Woo-hoo! I guess it'll be classified as dog napping, huh? I wonder how much ransom you get for a dog. The Keisatsu is staying out of this one, so y'all better keep an eye on your own dogs too. Poison Jam! Them horror freaks are really pissed. They haven't seen a good slasher flick in months. And after the action in Kogane Cho, they're out for revenge. It looks like we might be facing a bloodbath here. Better put on your garlic, honey, because the vampires are on the prowl. Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, I really like this style as well. You're right. This is a game that I really enjoy. Just that it's been a while since I played and trying to relearn. Hey! Ooh, a showdown. Let's do it.
It's on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna first play this one because I'm kinda wanting to laze on my chair. I'm kinda in a state.
Yeah.
But yeah, later I'm gonna do a little bit of farming on Final Fantasy. Even though I prefer when it comes to Final Fantasy to
Yeah.
Final Fantasy, I prefer more to play when I'm alone,
right.
where I can listen to music and all that. But for now, get satisfied.
Hey. Yeah.
Alright then, seems easy enough. I got you one better, bitch. Fuck. Okay, let's do it again. Let's try not to fuck up this time.
Ho. Yeah.
I fuck it up! Ah, scheiße.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna do it my way.
Haha. Hut. Hut. Haha.
And I fuck up again. Ah, fuck it, let's do it the way that the game is asking me to do it. Don't wanna spend two hours trying to do a jump. Or am I?
Ho. Ho.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is what I call style.
That's right.
Hey.
Oh. Second. Jet Set Radio.
Oh.
Ah. Good thing that I don't need to restart everything from zero. I'm too good.
That's right.
Hey!
I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna guarantee, but I think that representation of a black guy is kinda racist. Like, this song is good. Nah, this one's meh. Let's change my tags. I hate this tag, but I'm gonna just use it so I can remove from my system. Let's use our new guy.
Oh yeah!
Let's do it. I need spray paint, unfortunately, so this is it.
Yeah!
Construction area. All officers in the area respond.
Okay, this one's health. Where's spray pants? Okay, on the electric cable.
Hey!
Dun 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 dun. Ow.
Yeah!
This is Onishima. I'm second in the parachute squad. Once they land, fill that hell on wheels with lead.
No, dude, I think you're going a little bit too far when it comes to kids and spray painting. I don't think guns are the answer here. Where is like any... What is this? Oh, okay. Any greens are new tags. Aye, aye. Forgot that. Here, right? I must say, these guys know how to tag very well. Why are you moving? I'm right now just enjoying myself. Throw me. Fuck! Also, when I was younger, always dancing, but yeah, What I want to say is, when I was younger, I wanted to learn how to use the skate, like rollerblades, but I was always too scared to fall and hurt myself. I also never had like good places to do it, because most places here in Brazil are extremely most places here in Brazil are extremely not good for skateboarding and roller skating. Too many cars, too many everything. Fuck it, I'm good grabbing that tag. When I can like replay levels, I'll grab that tag right now.
Hey!
Okay, I need to get out from here first.
Hey! Hey!
Oh no, here, believe me, it's a lot of potholes, a lot of everything like along those lines.
Hey!
Again, I think Japan is having very bad like decisions on how to expend their money. I need to stop those kids from tagging.
Fire! Hey!
I absolutely despise this tag I'm doing, but oh. There you go.
Hey!
Now to just do the final touches and level done.
Hey!
I must say, if I lived in a more, windy area, it would have like a good amount of, pavement that is not a street.
This is Onishima requesting aerial cover. Send in the choppers, and when you find those kids, don't waste any time. Just nail them.
Okay, so
Hey!
I don't have any paints. God damn it! Yeah, now they're using rockets. Spray paints, please. Since I'm here, might as well try this. How about I don't get stuck better? No! Damn it! Fuck! That's the only problem I have with like these skate games. That got nice. Let's see if I can tag some choppers. Just for fun. Hey!
Hey!
Miss, bitch! I think these guys are just shooting me because I'm black. I'm saying.
Hey!
There we go. Fine.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Vroom, vroom.
Yeah. 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 Hey.
Oh, I killed all the choppers. Hey, they dead.
Yeah.
I did all of them, didn't I?
Yeah.
What am I missing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna lose this challenge because I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Hey.
Now we're there. Look, I'm just saying, like, you know, I killed them, so they kind of suck. One more level before we go for Final Fantasy.
This is Tokyo's hard-walking, truth-talking, always squawking Jet Set Radio! Even the Kesatsu tune in here when they're not eating donuts. Looks like the
Yeah.
GGs have filled the streets of Kogane-cho with their graffiti. The Poison Jammers are hopping away like little frogs. If the GGs go after them, Kogane-cho will be all theirs.
Let's change some of the tags. Tag, let's use this one. Medium tag. Large tag.
It's on.
Why is it jammed? Come here, boys. Time to kill a couple bitches. Ow. Of course, JetSet Radio also has a sword level, because is there a game that doesn't have one? Yeah, like I said, some of the music in JetSet Radio is great. This one, for example, is not that good. Yeah, no, the song that's playing right now is kind of garbage mode. I'm not gonna lie. One stack. I do need more paint cans. What is this? Ah, we're talking. I'll say one thing. This game exudes so much style that I don't care that it's not like one of my favorite songs. Understand, but we're right. Fuck! Ah, damn it! At least I know kind of what I need to do, so... Fuck. Damn it! Okay, next passage I'm gonna try to grab that one. Fuck! God damn it. Why did you block there? Ah, you sack of shit. Are you kidding me? Ah, it's control sometime. And I haven't like even killed one of them. There you go. Now I have speed, enough speed to do this. Fuck! This game is hard to get like the feel for what you need to do. Like how much speed, how you get speed, how etc. You're like, I'm pressing the button to get speed, but you know, it's hard. I want to do a trick here, but she goes up. Like, ah. Well, I got the tag out, so it's cool. Some health, which is good. I got the tag, nice. I just need to focus on killing them. Or no, tagging them. Ah, fuck off. Fuck! Ugh. A lot of soul riding, which is good. Lots of points. I would prefer if the tags were a little more interesting instead of just spamming button behind them. Yeah, because that's all I do. I just try to stand behind them, spamming the button. Back at the beginning. And finally. Victory achieved!
That's right.
Turn to garage.
Let's get scratching.
We'll leave your mama gawking and your daddy walking. We're Tokyo's biggest, baddest Buccaneers. We're Jet Set Radio. Poison Jam is finished. They're worm food, and there ain't no sequels in the works for these monsters. They're in the grave for good. Whoa, all of a sudden a big black car came by and picked up Poison Jam, snatched them right away. So is this a real kidnapping this time? Or maybe it's just the garbage collector? That was one cool garbage truck, all right? There was a piece of a broken record and a mask that got left behind. Is there a clue here somewhere? Why was he hiding something like that so carefully? Or maybe it was just a piece of junk. Ha ha!
see what I will. Oh, let's return
Jet
to
Set
the
Radio!
anything. Let's save real quick and let's change the game for now. Okay. Yeah. So if I'm kind of like low energy, but kind of the reason I didn't even do Blood Bowl, because you know, lack of energy, lack of everything, just mind not working. So yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit of farming. I'm gonna stream for a while, farm a little bit, maybe do a quest or 2 or 20, and afterwards, like I'm gonna continue playing, even though, eh. I do enjoy a lot of Final Fantasy, but the major problem is it is an MMO, so I need stuff in the background to listen to why I'm playing. It's kind of hard to just focus. Couple things, I really like Final Fantasy 14. I like WoW as well, so that's a thing. But my major problem with Final Fantasy 14 are, you know, some of the smaller things, like little itsy bobs. For example, you're forced to do the story, which I hate. I like the story of Final Fantasy games. I like this story. It's not bad. But because I'm being forced to do it, I don't like it. Because I'm being forced to do it. All I wanted to do was to be a black mage, and then he was like, you can't until you do a certain amount of story. I'm like, fuck you. Also, the way that the black mages look, I really would prefer if I could have my black face for the black mage. You know, that shadowy hidden face would be for me a lot better. 1 second. But nah. You can't. Like, here you go. You wanna be like, you know, the black mage? Nah. Here's an eye patch. I'm like, wow. Also, I'm stupid. I've been playing the game without even sharing the screen. Am I dumb or am I dumb? Second. Properties. There you go. I apologize for that. I started like playing without even thinking. Changing the screen. That's very stupid of me. But still. Okay, now something to do a good amount of just craft a bunch to level up, because I want to get higher levels on. I get higher levels here, so I can actually start like making armor for myself. Oh, I'm black mage, right? My armor craft is very low level still. Okay. Cloth. Undying velvet. Have a good amount of cotton. Synthesize. Yes, you can use. Yeah. So I hope anyone watching this might be enjoying your day, these difficult times. No matter what, you know, try to take some enjoyment of your day, even if you like really want to make your day the most well paced and strong as you can, you still should, you know, try to just work calmly, do your things, you know, with the day. Don't force yourself to, you know. A lot of times you want to just work as much as you can, but at the same time it's just like, oh, you can't, because you're gonna end up hurting yourself. So it's better to, you know, slow down. Since, well, who knows, I might be able to get a very good modifier if we do this. I have an 8. I have a do nothing. I have a do nothing. Then we do. And since I have no more energy, we just finish it. Yay! Now we just overwork this one. Because I'm just doing this for level. Even though gathering is another thing I kinda don't like on Final Fantasy 14. Because it's not like, you know, each monster you fight, you gather something. It's like kinda hard to just really go into the gathering for monster shit. Items general like plants, those are okay. But yeah, the actual should just overdo this one. What do I need for this one again? My mind's not working. Yeah, I need a lot of cotton and a lot of thread, which is close to where I am to gather a bunch. I just gather a shit ton. Let's put one of these hats in my armory, and the rest we're gonna sell. Because why not? Also, since I will level up, this. There we go. I might go grab a new job for now, since it might be a bit more interesting thing. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go grab a new job just so I can train it. Because the simple fact is, me just gathering items is gonna be boring as shit. And I can do it later with actual like I put some extra music on the back and there you go. I know that what the things I'm selling sell for nothing, but hey, might as well. There you go. Ah my god, he was so fat. Anyway. Teleport to lower deck. I'm gonna go learn how to be a rogue. I really should actually go learn how to be a archer, because I have no long range stuff damage. I have no healer, So I should probably also go learn to do that. But let's go rogue first. Or should I? What do we have here? What are our options? Arcanist, rogue. Upstairs, what else we have? Must admit, I only have the jobs from my main city. Love the caution. I only have the jobs from my main city, of course, so... Pugilist, Black Mage, and Gladiator. Yes, I did it. The only mission I did was Black Mage. Fun fact, I leveled up my Thaumaturge to level 30 so I could start learning the Thaumaturge abilities and all that before I did anything. I haven't played anything from the story, I did nothing from that area. I just level up my character on like side missions because I wanted to know. Focus first on that. I wanted to play the game, the main story as a Black Mage. But I couldn't. Because you need the main story. The bullshit. Yes, I did a little bit of the main story so I could just kind of unlock some stuff. But mostly was ignored. And when I reached the point where I was like, oh yeah, you need to know this, you need to finish this to be able, I was like, the fucker. And I don't like how a lot of things are stuck with the story. Yes, it's a Final Fantasy thing, you know? But fuck you. Speaking of Final Fantasy things, I also hate that you are like so important on the story, because me and all the other people around me who are always being lewd and weird. Like, really? Everyone here is... Oh, I have a quest to deliver. Let's finish the quest then. Wait, really? Have all these people around are the chosen one, so everyone is a chosen one. But so what's so special about being the chosen one? Is like, again, I would prefer if it was like a group of chosen ones, each one with like a crystal and blah 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 blah. It would be more interesting instead of being just the crystal touched your butt. Like, fuck you. But yeah. But those are my major gripes, and the thing about my gripes with Final Fantasy XIV is just none of them are very visceral. All of them are like, yeah, I would prefer if it was different, but who gives a shit? Because most of them like not really affect the game. There are several other games that I can have like major things that I'm angry at, and those affect the actual game. This one, yeah, the story is in the way, but I need to do quests either way, so just do quests. And gathering of items is kind of annoying, but a lot of times you can just buy them, and to gather them is not really that cumbersome. Just go kill shit. And with the online stuff, you can easily find shit to kill better. So, not really a problem in general. Again, I get annoyed, but it's not bad. My room is just dust, by the way, and that kills me. I hate the amount of dust that is in my room, and because of the amount of time I spend in my room, because there's nowhere else for me to go, you know. The Rona is upon us. Yeah, Lancer. Yeah, Conjurer. How do I learn healing abilities now? What are the healing classes? Is Conjurer, Scholar, and Artisan. Okay, let's be a Conjurer. But yeah, going back to whatever the fuck I was talking about. Uh, the only thing that really bothers me is the aesthetics are not what I grew up with. Because I played a lot of Final Fantasy in my time. I played the first one. I played a good amount because I had. Fun fact: I had a pirated copy of every single Nintendo game from the Super Nintendo, every single Nintendo game from the NES, all of them on my PS2. I had a disc for all of them. Not all work. For example, you couldn't play Paint Mario because Mario Paint because you don't have the mouse. But other than that, every single NES and NES game I had on my PS2, American one. So I was able to play like I think was the first one, and then they skipped towards. I don't remember which one was the second. I think 5 was 2 and 6 was 3. Second. Oh yeah, I played those without understanding jack shit because I didn't understand how to read English at the time. So that's a thing. And yeah. All that aside, not really something that I'm gonna say was bad. I actually like them a lot. I didn't play 7 a lot because I didn't play one. Goddamn. I'll be right back because my nose is actually killing me. So 1 second, everyone. I apologize for that. It's just my nose was really annoying me. So where was I? I was talking about the Final Fantasy games I played. I played 2, 3 as well, but it wasn't even something like ooh, I did a lot. No, it's just I did a little bit. I played the Super Nintendo version of the first game, which was like for the Americans because Americans are too dumb to play Final Fantasy games. Let's read this now. This the beginning I just skipped, but here is important. Reading the adventure I told you, which become a conjurer of Steelwood. Brother. Ah, you're a man. Okay, brother Isum young master of the guild. Before you are formally accepted in ranks, back to of pray, attend, talk like a normal human being. Conjures are arcane art that takes life. Just yourself, both stand upon the front lines of battle. Only this. Just by harnessing the power of earth, water, nice. In terms of sheer power, person. Well, of course, because black mages are better. Once again, a question more. Amazing. Mastering of. I should be able to dive back into the more than simply here. Grasp upon a single hit. Definite masters, Soren Bow, blah blah blah. I embrace nature. Do you see my metal jaw? Answer it, lead. By the power of it. If you so kind to lend me your, I shall add them. Okay. Take upon the cane black and sign your first task conjures. Okay. Yay! I'm a conjurer now. Oh no, I'm naked. There we go. Now cancel. We're gonna create a new one. I'm gonna move this up here. Can I move them? I'll learn how to move this later. Either way. I have Conjurer. Conjurer has Stone. Wow, garbage. Set up everything. One thing, I hate how every time you get a new thing, change your bars again. Potion, their antidote. Eye drops. And let's use the weak. Now we put this 2 up here. I can organize my shit. Character. Mount and dismount. There we go. This is the face of a pure Mage Master. Teach me the ways of the e-girls. Part conjurer becomes... Part of conjurer becomes... What? Part of... The part of conjurer becomes you. Alright? Without further ado, I shall assign you to a first size conjurer 2 class. Second. I assign you to just beyond the city gates you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fun guards. I would have you slaying 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order you to taking life, I know that things are not as they once were. As a conjurer the calamity, and I may add, though not fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to themselves youths, and a burden not well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers is so you will come. Okay. Go now, Black, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. What the fuck am I? A goddamn shaman? Anyway, we were on Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, 2 things about Final Fantasy VII. I never really played it because I was kind of young at the time when it came out, like really fucking young. And we didn't have it on my PS1. Oh, not mine, but my family's PS1. So yeah, I never played that one. I always wanted to, but after a couple years, the graphics I know that, like, you know, graphics, but it was something that when I was younger, I didn't like it. I always felt like those videos look like garbage. And I liked to, like, one thing I liked a lot was Mario, so yeah, I had no grounds to really say nothing. And I say Mario 64. And yeah, I just didn't play it. And when the remake was coming out, I was extremely happy because I was like, yo, I can finally play this game I always wanted to play that I never could. But it's not the same game. It's not a remake. It's a reimagining. Which I fucking despise because I was excited for a remake. So that's the reason I really fucking hate that. Also, Final Fantasy VII, in general, I think the game is cool and fun. But at the same time, there's another problem. Squeenix use Cloud on so much shit. It's not bad, you know. It is their main character, but they really fucked up Cloud's character. The actual character, because Cloud's in the actual Final Fantasy VII, it's much more lighthearted, you know, fun character. But the more they use Cloud, the more emo he became, which is a disservice to the character, and he murders his actual character. Now, after that comes Final Fantasy VIII. I did never play 8 in any way, shape, or form. I never touched 8 in my life. I only watched a video about it. So, yeah, I heard it's good. In some points, I heard it's garbage, story-wise. So, that's that. Final Fantasy IX. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played in my life. So they're biased there, and I do think it's a amazing game. I'm gonna have to use Cure here. Anyway, I I think it's one of the best games ever created. Does it have like several problems? Yes, several. From the grinding that is necessary to how some characters kind of become irrelevant. Yes, there's a lot of problems with the game. But that doesn't change the fact that for me it's one of the best games of all time. Not best Final Fantasy, best games. And yeah, it's like I would really like a remake of 9, but after seeing what Square Enix did with 7, I kinda don't. Also, I'm killing these guys just because they have the little mark where I need to kill them for my thing. But yeah, like, if Square Enix ever makes a remake, I'm buying immediately. But I hope they don't change the story. Well, I hope they add to it. I hope they do more like a Resident Evil 1 remake than Resident Evil 2 and 3. Because Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remakes, they, in my opinion, they are great games, garbage remakes. Simple as that. Other than that, I really, you know, it's why my love of Black Mages also exists, because Vivi exists. Final Fantasy X. I really like Final Fantasy X, but I had problems with it. When I bought, not me, but when we bought Final Fantasy X in my house, because it was always like the video game was like my brother's, I never was trusted with video games because I would break everything. So I could just play them with someone watching me. But yeah, now Final Fantasy X. When we bought the PS2, my brother spent like months doing his best to grab a PS2, and he finally got one. But then came one problem. My mom and dad bought a PS2 without a memory card. So we would play Final Fantasy X, but it's a Final Fantasy game. You're not finishing one sitting. You're not finishing in 10 sittings, unless you know what the fuck you're doing. And of course we don't, because it was the first time we're playing. So we would play like the beginning area of the game, and we wouldn't get far because we had no memory card. When we finally got a memory card, we played a little more, you know, but we kind of moved on to do other things at that time. I was enjoying, for example, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses a lot at the time, so that happened. So what I played of like Final Fantasy X wasn't that much. It was like the beginning game, the first 60 hours of the game, you know, so basically the tutorial. After that, I never played 11. I never played 12. I played 13. It's not as bad as a lot of people say. I didn't play fully. I watched someone playing fully while I was like living in Canada, and my friend like had a PS3 and he played. I played a little bit, but mostly I played just kinda. The story is fun. High arrow wins deal damage with a potential. Okay, so it's a dot damage. So start with this and go there. Anyway, but going back to Final Fantasy 13. And yeah, I like the story. And I think it's a step in the history of Final Fantasy. It was a weird step. I must say, I don't like how they worked that, even more because I'm a Final Fantasy 9 purist. So I'm a cunt. That aside, I do think that when it comes to Final Fantasy games, it's not the worst. Also, I completely forgot that, you know, 12 brought also the bunny girls, so that is real. Some people say, but aren't you a furry? A human with bunny ears doesn't really constitute a furry. It's like furry light, you know? not really my cup of tea. Yeah, she's sexy, I'd fuck her, but I won't ask. Anyway, but yeah, it's just like, oh, I really should see if there's some kind of bank, or I should just sell these paints because I know I can buy them later, but yeah, no, they fully actually. How this would look on the chest. Nah, the chest is gonna be white. Okay. Oh, okay. Now back what I was saying. Oh, yeah, 513. And furries. Very cool, nice. Not really a furry. Final Fantasy 13 too. Never touch it because I didn't finish the first one, and why the fuck is that 13 too? Like, when Final Fantasy games start like getting this 13-1, 13-2, 13, I'm like, don't. Because that's really not. There were like other Final Fantasy games, like Final Fantasy 7 had a special game, Final Fantasy 8. No, not Final Fantasy 8. There were other Final Fantasies with like different little extras. But none of them were like extra number. It's like, what's wrong with you, Squinix? 14 we're playing right now, and you guys know I like the game. 15 I never played. I kinda want to, but Balance Taking was exclusive at the time that I kinda could buy. If it is on Steam now, it's still also kinda expensive to me. Other Final Fantasy games like Tactics, I played a little bit, they're fun. And yeah, that's the main gist of it, of like my knowledge of Final Fantasy. I know there's like also mobile games, some are good, some are garbage, etc. But generally, that's my main works with Final Fantasy. And why I told you all the story and all that bullshit, because that's what reflects me on playing Final Fantasy 14. It's because I played a lot of the old ones and I'm very like into the job system. I like the way that the Final Fantasy looked in a specific way. And I must admit, playing the game now, because as you guys can see, I'm still free to play bullshit here, so yeah, I want to buy the game, but expensive because country's garbage. On long range, either way. Going back to everything. What was I talking about? Did not. Very cool, very funny joke. Oh yeah, okay, so I have a very what is Lamia, right? Oh yeah, I was talking about how all the Final Fantasy games I ever played, if you want to later see the VOD, if you're into it, have fun. But yeah, going back to my main point here, as I was saying, like, games I played, 1, 5, 6, a little bit of 7, not really. 9, I've played a shit out of it, 10, a little bit, 13, 14 now, Tactics. So yeah, all that stuff. And nice, Lamia server name. And yeah, when it comes to Final Fantasy 14, my main problem is I have a predisposition. I forgot to read. God damn it! I was so into me talking that I forgot to read. Okay, finishing mental state. I have a predisposition of what I like on Final Fantasy games because I'm a pedantic cunt who likes his shit the way that he likes, even though technically who cares. So that's the main point I was trying to do with this whole talk. I have that's why I should never make a video without having a script, because I get sidetracked. Now let's see what the bitch wanna tell me. It's a man. Again, yeah, guy. It's good to see you again, Black. By the air of serenity around you, it's plain to learn the drum. I'm glad you. Okay. But yeah. And again, I don't think that just putting animal ears on people make them furries. That not really furry. Just anime bait. And yeah, just what I want to say is I kind of find weird that there are several races that they try to make a sex specific race. So the bunnies are just girls, and yeah, I get it, because in the actual 12 there was only bunny girls, there were never bunny boys. But just if you're making an MMO, never ever gender lock as race, unless unless it's a race that has no gender, then sure. But if you gender lock a race, you're stupid. Also, there's only one time you would gender lock something, and that would be if you're playing specific heroes. So, example, Diablo 2. On Final Fantasy 12, they were bunny girls. You're right. Don't force me to go grab the. Just because I didn't play 12, I'll go grab the bunny girl picture of 12. By the way, I cannot talk much about, 12, since, as I said, I never played. I know that just the end bunny girl. By the way, back to the main point. It's just never gender lock a species or race or something unless they, one, don't have a gender, or two, you're playing a heroes like in Diablo. So the sorcerer is a specific woman. She has a story and all that. Which normally not what you have in MMOs, but who gives a shit? Seek harder, not seek more. One thing I want to tell you here is, I'm not talking about art, right? I'm talking about actual in-game images. You know? Yeah, porn we're gonna have mostly... should I do this? Say level 3. Fuck it, let's do it. Oh yeah. But the main character... one thing I say, the main character was a girl. Like, not the main... It wasn't the main character. One of the guys had a bunny girl as like their Chewbacca. Which is the basic every... Yeah. Either way. But the point is not that. The point is... having gender-locked races kind of dumb ass on MMO. Which it's mostly about you creating a character. Because it's mostly coming from things like RPGs. Which are based on creating a new character. So... yeah. That's the main point I'm trying to say. I take like 2 hours to read the dialogue to actually internalize. Like the dialogue on the Conjurer right now, I've been hating because of the way that they talk. Like, I absolutely despise the way that the Conjurer's been talking because they're talking with like such a high and mighty and shove a dick up your ass who gives a shit. Like, just speak English. Die thou, thou shin die and thou and oh, Earth Spirit. Also, what do we want to say about like this game, Final Fantasy 14? A lot of people are always bitching. Oh, I don't like the world cooldown. I never felt the world cooldown. It's of course because I mostly play casting classes, so I need the time to cast. But yeah, everything has a cooldown in every game because you need to cast something. You have the time to cast. For example, I have 3 here, which is a instant. I just can instantly cast, and it doesn't have a cooldown, so I don't get it. This like bullshit. Oh yeah, global cooldowns are... one second, let me just read this. How do you feel? Bountiful crops! Ah, okay, this is gonna be the bitch who's like, I don't like the earth, but I wanna be a conjurer. Why should I bother learning how electricity works? I already know how to make a closed system, electric code system. You dumb motherfucker. Cool, you're good. I can blow you with a fucking fire blast. Look, I must say one thing, girl. Cool, you just wanna heal. When there's a giant spider munching on your ass, you need something more than heal. Just saying. You know, nature is more like a balance, less... I just want things to leave. Stupid. And conceited. Okay, back to global cooldowns. The thing is, if you cast a spell here, every other ability is gonna be on a cooldown. Like most abilities have a cooldown for all the other abilities, a global cooldown. So when it comes to this cooldown, I don't have a problem. Because a lot of people are like, oh, why global cooldown? I have to wait for using other abilities. Yes, because you're casting other ones. If you press to do something, it has a whole animation. Like if I'm playing WoW and I'm casting a Frostbolt, I need to wait for the Frostbolt to finish casting so I can cast something else. I can't just go in and do the thing. Yeah, this one is a little slower. If you wanna say, oh, I don't like that the global cooldown is slower, then sure. But if people are bitching for the global cooldown, what the fuck you bitching about? Any other game, all your abilities, you need to finish the thing that you're doing prior to be able to do it. Of course, I'm, using WoW as an example. Another example. You're playing as a warrior. You have the cooldown of your abilities, and you need to wait for your rage to build. So you have two things to manage so you can use your shit. You still have a giant cooldown, just not, the same way as here. It's still a cooldown. So, what the fuck is the problem with a global cooldown? Yes, at the beginning of the game it's low because you have no abilities to use in between abilities, but who cares? Another thing I kind of first, Guildmaster, Black, happy return. Okay, so I'm gonna get this bullshit. Somehow I have all this, so thank you. I'm a mage. And I vomit all that bullshit. Another thing that I'm gonna say that is kind of annoying about this game, it's not really annoying, but the thing is, after I learned the Thaumaturge stuff and become a black mage, the Thaumaturge become like useless. So why? I really would like, the Thaumaturges that I was learning with kind of evolve with me into black mages, or like something along those lines. Just become stronger, and they're learning magic with me, and they like one of them learn a new magic and I learn with them, but now it's just you finish the area and they become irrelevant. I'm like, oh, I was liking the story of the 4 brothers, 6. Don't remember how many brothers was. This how much impact it has on me? Nothing. But I would like to, have them, a little more of them. Central Shroud? Where is that? As you can see, I can bitch a lot about a bunch of shit. Danger bongos. Who cares? Central Shroud. By the way, I keep saying like a specific things. I'm not that close-minded, by the way. When it comes to the visuals, I have some things I like. For example, how a black mage should look like. But there are things, if you make a good style that is interesting, I enjoy it. For example, Lulu from Final Fantasy X. I really like her design. She's a very interesting. She's not really a black mage per se, but she's the black mage. Let's fucking be realistic here. So when it comes to her, I actively really like her design. She looks nice. She looks interesting. her dolls kind of give like a witch vibe, which is really fucking cool. I really like that. One thing I'm saying, I'm not looking forward for when I actually buy this game and I want to buy a house, because I have a friend who spent what, 2 days trying to buy a house. Yeah, the housing system on this game is demented. I'm sorry, but it's fucking demented. It's like, oh, you want to buy a house? Well, get ready to wait for 9 hours. Why? Because there's a limited amount of houses. Why? Other than that, yeah, it's like, huh. Also, I'm beaching a lot because that's what I do the best. Just something I do a lot is beaching. Something I like to do because I like the game. That's the main reason in reality. I bitch about things I like. I don't bitch about stuff like politic systems because I don't care enough. I should. Caring about politics is important, but there's so much bullshit to impact that fuck that. I love it. Water Sprite. It's a drink. It's a drink. Also, I drank 2 cups of coffee today, like in the last hour. I really shouldn't. Like, but you know, being Brazilian, water is in coffee is in my veins. Also, by the way, I love when I talk with people and I say I need something. They're like, no, you don't need to. They don't understand when I say I need. It's not that it's a requirement for me to be. No. It's a requirement for me because, for example, I gonna need a house in Final Fantasy. Because I need a house in Final Fantasy. It's not that I need. It's that I need. You know, it's kind of weird, but you know, people are stupid. So am I, but who cares? I love just vomiting information as well. Right? I'm here. Okay. Now, hunting log. What else do I need? I'll finish this tree later. Oh, I think for now this is enough for a stream. I kind of forced myself to stream today because my mind is kind of not working. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this stream for now. Other than that, next week we're gonna be finishing Blood Bowl. Well, not finishing. We're gonna continue in Blood Bowl next week. Not forgetting, Tuesday there's the Necromunda new episode for. We're gonna make the new episode for Necromunda. And for now, that's all. I hope you all enjoyed.